I had to stay so focused, take the right decision, and he was doing all that stuff in the beginning of the breaker. He kept on coming up with the goods, and I thought, okay, I guess I tried. I didn't play too bad after all, and I was getting ready to explain myself in the press conference. So the demons are always there. They're lurking. But anyway, it was what a match, and John deserves over half of this one.
Interesting comment, right? The demons are always lurking. When have you ever heard Roger Federer talk like that?
That perhaps was a reference to a match he played at Wimbledon on a big court.
I would think so, yeah.
It went to a fifth set. I don't know what you guys think about it. The other thing he said, which was interesting to me, was if this match had been a conventional tiebreaker, I'd be out of the tournament.
Well, that's what... I mean, the fact that we have 4 different endings in the final sets of all the majors, to me, is incomprehensible. It's like teams get to the Super Bowl and say, oh, you're going to play 6 quarters instead of 4. We have got to make it the same ending in every set, in every major, because right now people don't know what's going on. And as Roger said, he would have been out in a normal event.
So Roger said a couple of interesting things. He said he was glad that he had a sort of a mid-tournament gut check, that he had a tough match that he was able to get through. I would put you this question to you, Jim. Why is John Millman so good against Roger Federer and can't really duplicate that level against other top guys?
He's now, with that loss, 1-17 against top 10 players. His lone win, that epic win a couple of years ago at the U.S. Open when he and the humidity took Roger out. The thing that makes him tough is he's speedy. He's able to play that defense and extend the points and frustrate Federer and force Federer to hit more shots than he wants to. One thing that I found really interesting with Millman is that he is allergic to the net. He does not want to come in. He's the only player you'll see in men's tennis who, A, doesn't ever want to use a slice backhand, and B, if he hits a short ball, he hits it and backs up. So Federer actually mid-match started to use the short slice and the drop shots to bring him in. Millman was something like 4 for 17 when he came to the net, and he only did it when Roger forced him to. So Federer really had to use his mind and his full arsenal to even stay in this match, let alone escape that 8-4 deficit at the end.
By the way, because Commissioner Navratilova has filed the complaint, we have the graphic to illustrate how the 4 different slams decide fifth sets now. Commissioner, do you favor any one of these over the rest? And I'll ask the rest of the panel if they feel the same way that Martina.
Well, I think on the grass, the tiebreak at 12-all, okay, maybe. But overall, I think just the normal ending, the tiebreak at 6-all in the deciding set, just like we have it on the regular tour.
I'll push back a little there. You saw that graphic? Look, they're all different colors. They're in all different places, different surfaces. I don't mind they have these differentiating characteristics.
We're a weird sport, right? The scoring system's weird. The finishes are weird.
Golf is like this as well. At their 4 majors, they decide their playoffs if they get there in different ways.
U.S. Open's an 18-hole playoff, right?
It used to be. They've made some changes.
They don't do it anymore.
What I'm walking away from, having experienced that, is that 10-point tiebreak, it does seem to make sense. It does seem to give players a chance to not have one bad point decide it. One loose point when you're serving, and that may be enough if you're playing John Isner or you're playing someone who can serve Roger Federer if you're serving off the court. That gives just a little bit more space. And I remember reading that quote directly from Craig Tiley when they announced they wanted a 10-pointer. He said, we feel like this is more fair. It gives players a chance to recover. I think he was right. Having seen that firsthand last night, not that I didn't want Millman to win the match. He would have been equally deserving, but it was nice to have that cushion for the players to work it out.
I think 10-point tiebreak in the final set would be fine with me, and would be fine for the players as well.
We're making some progress.
What is this, consensus?
Consensus.
All right, the panel has spoken, so Roger gets through to the second week.